Good morning, everyone. I want to thank you all for coming to this important Mamwe Nad Madda. It means let's all work together, let's all join forces, and let's all cooperate with each other so we can make community wellness a very important topic in our communities.
We know that there's interconnections into everything that we've done, and we're doing, whether it's in education, whether it's childcare, whether it's UCCM police, whether it's the political body of UCCMM. We were all here to listen and to learn and to heal and to grow together. That's the Anishinaabe way.
We are all one. We all come from the same Great Spirit. We all come from the same source, and we come back together in unity as a community, and our spirit becomes that much more powerful. Mother Earth gave us a body, Father Sky gave us breath, Brother Fire ignited our hearts, and Sister Water soothes into us the beauty of emotion. And if we maintain our respect and our honor for Mother Earth and our sacred elements, we live in love and respect, always allowing the heart to lead the mind first. To make that journey from the head to the heart, peace and harmony would continue to reign. It was a huge honor to be invited here to be the MC for this event. There's a number of heavy topics, there's a lot of statistics and a lot of data and information for people to gather. I was able to bring a lot of humor, some magic, some music, some hip hop. We got to do some good energizing activities.
I love Earl.
Yeah, he's awesome. We like to dance. It was awesome.
He's real fun.
He did give some very good messages, and to stay involved, to not give up on where we're going as working together, being a part of community, and not to give up on other people that are struggling right now too.
I think in the community, people are trying to find what love is. They're trying to find where they belong first. Can't engage if you don't belong. Think about what's really relevant. You'll find love is at the top of that chain. As the tribal chairman, I love you all. For taking the time to be in this room. You want to share more knowledge and more opportunity for us. That's important.
I think when it comes to love, we know that love is the greatest of all things, right? With love comes passion, with love comes joy, with love comes happiness and peace, contentness, commitment, loyalty, and all the things that we do need in our community. And we know that the darkness is fear, the fear that exists within the hearts of people, or within, the energy, the dark energy within the communities that creates a lot of the substance abuse. The things that are prevalent, the issues that are outstanding that we're going to address here.
In my community here at Chiging, we've been able to secure quite a bit of dollars to support our drug strategy program. One of the programs I helped develop with the Tribal Council, Kanjigawintek, and our own health center is a program we call Gwekwadzuin. And this program ought to touch everybody in some way if we plan it right. We need to work together. And now that we have the resources, we need the good ideas.
It's great to have great conferences, great workshops, but this time we wanted to come up with some solid concrete results in terms of what is community mobilization, what are some of the indicators that people want.
Standing up to bullying and gossip, building trusting relationships, going that extra mile to be successful.
Reducing the needs for intervention, CES, and it's being more proactive and developing those proactive programs instead of always being reactive.
Recognizing that every individual has a role in the community.
Demonstrating that we care as a community. Thinking and doing the 7 generations ahead. And through all of this, it all comes down to spirit, community, leaders, youth, everybody involved.
What I'd like to see is getting our youth involved in these gatherings, conferences, if you may. And not only, there's lots of our kids, there's the problem youth, the ones that are struggling, but there's also the ones that are going to school and trying very hard. But we got to talk to both of them, all the youth, no matter, what their issues are, good and bad.
If you're not a gang member when you go to jail in the federal penitentiary, you're going to be a gang member when you come out. They are actively recruiting and vying for territory in Ontario, and their level of violence is increasing.
Young Native people are disenfranchised and they're marginalized. And then what these gangs come along and do, it sounds like, is they come and capitalize on that and say, well, you're not belonging to anybody, why don't you belong with us? A lot of times I get challenged because of what I'm always talking about the past. People are like, what does that have to do with now? But if you look at actually all of our traditions, we have a clan system and that's what people belong to. Self-identity may preclude that if you know what all your symbols are, your colors are, and your responsibilities is based on your original traditions.
So if more people know who they are and where they belong and where they fit in, then they can help others.
Us as Anishinaabe people should be proud of who we are, and it's really important to learn our language, get our culture back, raise our children knowing the culture and language.
We've recognized that if you don't have strong roots and if you don't have that balance of who you are as an Anishinaabe person, that you're not going to succeed. And the gentleman, Willie Trudeau, was speaking in terms of having that identity and keeping that balance and knowing the Bamatswin, that there is a good road out there and that we have to find balance in all of that.
Finding where your connection of your spirit is within that inner circle, and identifying the creation of from the Creator who we are. I believe there's going to be a lot of sharing more in regards for who we are, and a little more of a sense of humor for how we live, and not taking things too seriously.
If you actually take the word Anishinaabe and you rearrange the letters, it actually turns out to be Banashnahi, which in Cree means lip pointing. No, I'm just joking, it's not. As you know, we all need a little bit of humor. Sometimes when we come to these gatherings and stuff, we really try to retain a lot of knowledge. And you know in the end that you only retain 20% of the knowledge that you hear in someone's presentation. But the great thing about Spirit is that when the Spirit speaks and the Spirit listens, the Spirit feels, you walk away with a lot more.
Our communities are really starting to feel the awakening and the revitalization of their spirit. And it's a process that's happening, and it's a good thing that's occurring in our communities.
What we did today was we followed the poster that was sent out of the tree. The tree is a great teacher. It stands always in grace and always facing the Creator and always having its arms out and giving thanks. So to have that visual of those leaves on that tree, what has occurred and what's happened in the past, what's happening now, and what could happen for the future. In doing so, we acknowledge what we have.
We're still here. You know, that's I think that's the main positive come out of our group.
By coming together, then we could showcase what we do, even as service providers, learn a little bit more about each other.
So as mental health workers or addiction workers, the half of your job should be spent on questioning what's going on here, who's sitting in front of me, what's their family like, what's the community.
The last 2 days of events were involving all of the 6 affiliate organizations with the United Chiefs and Councils of Madominising. This includes Kenchgwenteg Educational Institute, Kenegabejgame Child and Family Services, Menatsuan Health Services, Nojawanteg Health and Services, the Ojibwe Culture Foundation, and the UCCMM. Together we can do anything, and whatever is affecting us in Chiging is on the west end and on the east end and further and beyond.
We are Anishinaabe people, we are not Anishinaabe people. And that's one thing I learned today, you know, that we are a proud and vibrant nation. And the more that we can work together in collaboration to be able to address the issues that are outstanding in our communities, the more effective we're going to be at addressing these issues and help our people to rise up, to take a stand, and to create the positive change that's needed.
The whole complex was full of people not only from Chiging but all over Manitoulin Island, and that goes to show that our communities are wanting change and we want to grow together.
Are we going to succeed as a nation, as Anishinaabe people?
Yes, we can! Yes, we will!
So working together is it's our way of life.
The most important thing is community wellness.
Knowing who we are inside in the spirit form.
The teachings and what people had to say was pretty good.
Always being mindful of sharing good things.
Keeps that circle strong.
I really enjoyed all the programs and things that they had going on.
And I'm already planning for 2013.